online. And tonight's book is called Skittles Riddles. It rhymes, right? Skittles Riddles by Barbara McGrath, illustrated by Roger Glass. So I'm not reading the entire book tonight. I'll be reading some inserts tonight. I'm excited because we get to bring a book to life. You're going to have to bear with us here tonight. We'll be playing around with the cameras. We got 2 camera angles tonight, so please bear with us. But I just want you to enjoy. And I cannot go without giving a shout out to the man that's behind the scenes, Mr. Norman Washington. Woo, that is a good man right there for what he's doing for here, the community of Richmond, Virginia, and offering this studio right here. Hey, we're still waiting on you right now. Also, before we go forward, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is your first time seeing this. Hit the subscribe button. We're at 154 right now. I'm looking for 160 by the end of this week. And I need you to go ahead and subscribe. Some of my students say that from summer school, say that we're going to join today. And from my regular class, going to be joining today. So I just want to give them a shout out, and they should be on very, very soon. But what we're doing today is math with candy. That's simply what we're doing right now, math with candy. So please bear with us. If you have a bag of Skittles, go and grab your bag of Skittles now, and you can start eating and just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And hopefully you'll be able to be an active participant. You can possibly call in if our phone line is working today. Oh, yes. And second, you can also put it in the chat. Right now we should be on Facebook. And we're also on YouTube. And right now you're on YouTube channel, Miss Emma's House, where the food is always good. And guess what? The candy is too. So let's go and get into this book right now. Once again, the book, hopefully be able to see it. My red on red, Skittles Riddles. Okay? Skittles Riddles Math. That's the title of the book. Skittles Riddles Math by Barbara McGrath, illustrated by Roger Glass. And here we go. Here's the first riddle. Now get ready. Let's go. What has 5 bright colors and tastes like the rainbow? There are 5 fruity colors in a bag of Skittles original size candies. What's your favorite color? If you can see, my favorite color is red. That's why I'm representing my red today and not my black and gold today. Red is strawberry, just in case you did not know. Yellow is lemon. Green is lime. Purple is grape. And orange, well, it's orange. Skittles are bite-sized and Skittles are fun. Pour them, sort them. Math magic has begun. And you're going to see in a few moments I have a plate full of Skittles. Here comes our first riddle of the day. Why are Skittles original bite-sized candies always happy? Why are Skittles original bite-sized candies always happy? Give you 5 seconds. Because they're never blue. Yes, there are 5 colors, but none of the colors in the bag of Skittles, original bite-sized candies in the red package, none of them are blue. So that's why they're always what? Happy. Now, choose one color to count. Now let's compare. Is yours greater or less than the colors there? And so what I have right now, I'm glad I've got my little sign right here talking about greater than and less than. Talking about greater than and less than. So if we cut to our camera here at the bottom, I'm going to talk about my red Skittles and my green Skittles. So this is one way that we can have just a little bit of fun. I'm going to arrange them here so we can count them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 red. And that's what I've placed up here. 10 red. Place 10 red. What I've placed over here is green. What I've placed over here is green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. And I have 16 green. And the way we say this is 10 is less than 16. 10 is less than 16. What does that mean right here? It's literally the monster mouth is what? Eating the bigger piece. It's eating the bigger piece. And so that's what he's doing right here. So it's actually in the mouth. Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. If you got your Skittles in hand, go and take a bite of your Skittles. So this is our first one right here we want to take a look at. 10 is less than 16. All right. My next one that I want to do is I want to keep my 10. I want to take away my greens here. And we're going to add some yellows. I need to add how many yellows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me get 9 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I got to come this way right here because I said 9 and 10. Because 10 is greater than 9. 10 is greater than 9. So this one we just made right here. The mouth is eating the bigger piece right there. And what does that mean right here? 10 is greater than 9. Why? Because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 red. And 9 yellow. And how do we say this one? Red and yellow. 10 red is greater than 9 yellow. So when you see your sign going in this direction here, that means less than. When your sign is going this way, that means greater than. And I have 2 more examples with that right there, so you can bear with me. We're going to continue with our red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I want to take my yellows back up. And this time I'm going to get purples. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. I need to switch this over. Why are you switching it over, Mr. Jones? Because purple is going to be more. So purple needs to be in the mouth. 1, 2, whoa, don't go over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So he has 12 Skittles in his mouth. And what does that mean right there? That means that, yes, purple is going to be bigger. And because that 10 is less than 12. Okay? That is our sign. When it goes this way, that means it's less than. All right, I want to try one more. I want to keep my 10 red. And now I'm going to put orange up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five orange. So what do you think? Which is bigger, 5 or 10? In this case, I'm going to slide it back over here in the mouth, and it should look like this. Because that's going to the bigger piece. And what does that mean for us? That means greater. I love bringing this book to life, man. This is so awesome right here. And what we're doing, we're using Skittles tonight. And as you can see, red 10 red or red 10 is greater than 5 oranges. And I'm able to demonstrate it right here. Questions or concerns with that? Questions or concerns with that? It says, when comparing the quantities of objects, the symbol less than means less than. And the symbol going this way means less than. And the symbol going this way means greater than. No, I'm reading it backwards. What I said up here, this is the greater than sign right here, and the other one is the less than sign. I didn't mention it before, but you also have your equal to sign. Okay, we're going to switch gears just a little bit, and now we're going to talk about addition. It says, number sentences are easy if you know how to count. The purple plus orange equals what total amount? So let me see, can I put this up here real quick? It froze on me. Hopefully you'll be able to see the plus sign. All right, here we go right here. I have 12 purple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's 12 purple. Plus orange, 5 orange. Okay, if you can help me out real quick, we're going to add these together. Put in the chat, what is 12 plus 5? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So right now I have 17 purple and orange Skittles. I have 17 orange and purple Skittles. Oh, wow. Nice. Now make 3 more number sentences beginning with purple and adding another color. Can you solve these math mysteries? I think you can. I'm going to take away my orange. We're still going to be adding. And that should be 12 purple. All right, my next one that I want to do will be red. I want to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and what we're doing, we're adding 12 plus 10. And now, since you have Adam, I can go ahead and combine them, and let's count them. Some of you already got the answer. If you got it, go ahead and put in the chat for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If I did that correctly, 12 plus 10 should equal 22 purple and red Skittles. 12 plus 10 is 22. Okay, so that's all we're doing. All right, let me take my reds out. I'm still keeping my 10 purples. This time, woo, I gotta find 16 greens. 16 greens. Find 16 greens plus 16 greens. All right, so you can go ahead and add that if you like. Let me get 16 greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, here we go. What are we doing? We're adding our purple and green Skittles. 12 plus 16. 12 plus 16. All right, I'm going to count them out. Oh, don't escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 6, 7, 8. Yes, should be 28. Why? Because I like to stack mine on top of each other. 16 plus 12. 6 plus 2 is 8. 12 plus 16 is 28. Purple and green Skittles. 28. Okay. All right. I told you I want to keep my purple. Let me get rid of these green. And let's try something else. All right. We're still sticking with our what? Our 12 purple. But this time we want to use our yellow. All right, so my yellow here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so what do I have right here? I have 12 plus 9, and that's 9 yellow. Ralph, right now it's an expression. I'm going to put an equal sign and now make it an equation and see can we get an answer to that. 12 plus 9, somebody already got that, but let's add it together. With these Skittles, they slippery, believe it or not, so please make sure that that's why I'm double checking up here, but it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So he says it should be 21 purple and yellow. I'm going to come over here, 12 plus 9. I'm going to have to regroup. 9, 10, 11. Carry my 1. I circle mine and put a plus sign beside it. 1 plus 1 will give us 2. So yes, it is what? 21 purple and yellow Skittles. Questions or concerns with this? Questions or concerns with this? Now guess what, folks? If I can add, then guess what else I can do? I can subtract. I can also subtract. All right, so I'm going to switch these right here. I'm going to put him over here and bring him over here. Yep, we are actually doing math with Skittles tonight. Wow. You'd never know what you're going to do from day to day, folks. Now use subtraction to take 9 from 16. Notice the symbols for subtraction is between. Okay, so let's see what we got right here. I got my total here of 16 candies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so right now I have a total of 16 green and orange Skittles. Now, it's telling me to take away 9 orange. I'm going to take away 9 orange. Take away 9 oranges. And let's do that and see what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so according to this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So right now, there are a total of 7 green left. How do we look at this? 16 minus 9. Okay, with this one, you can use a number line or however your teacher teaches you to do that. What comes after 9? I'm going to count up. What comes after 9? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that's what I did right there. I counted from 9 to 16. What comes after 9? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's how we got our 7. Questions or concerns with that? Questions or concerns with that? All right. Our next one we want to take a look at says, oops, we want to read first. Yeah. All right. It says, how many subtraction sentences can you make? Subtract the smaller number from the larger number. Oh, for real? All right. I got to switch this all the way now, okay? I'm going to get rid of my greens, and I'm just going to put 1 green. And I need to get 10 red. 1, 2, which is my favorite, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and we put everybody together. And what do we have? We have 10 minus 9. So should it be a total of 10? We just gave the answer away. All right, we've got a total of 10 Skittles. And that's going to be red and green minus 1 green. Make sure I did this right. So if I take away 1 green, How many should be left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I messed that up. My fault. So it should have been 9 red only, and one of those will give me 10. All right, that's why I figured I messed up at. All right, but I'll learn for next time. Sorry about that, folks. So what we got here is it should be a total of 9. Why? Because 10 minus 1 is 9. All right, what we got here, now we want to use purple and yellow. All right, so I need a total of 4. Oh, they tricked me this time, folks. Ooh. Skittle riddle time. Did you know math problems could be riddles? Try this one. 16 Skittles minus how many equals 4? Ooh, they messing with us, folks. So it's riddle time. Make sure I write this down correctly. It says 16 minus what is going to give us 4? 16 minus what is going to give us 4? All right, so we get my yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let me get this amount of yellows. I didn't get an answer away. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, got that amount right there. And I need a certain amount of purples. All right, this says 16 minus blank equals 14. So understand the opposite of subtraction is addition. So you simply say 4 plus what gives us 16. So we can count up, okay? Or we can go 16 minus 4. However you want to do this, however your teachers taught you. All right. I'm going to regroup. 1 becomes a 0, makes this a 16. What comes after 4? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, it went over. So we can't do it that way. Oh, wow. Joe's not paying attention today. I got too much candy on my mind. I didn't have to regroup here, folks. 16 minus 4. Let me focus real quick, folks, because 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. Thank you for catching that. And that'll be 12. So that's 12 plus 4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what's the missing number here? Should be 12. All right, let me see how this works. Because it says I have a total of 16 Skittles. And I take away 4 purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I should have, see, I'm got, they say 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. There we go. If you want to get tricky, use a number line to subtract the large numbers from the smaller numbers. Interesting. All right. Skittles riddle. Skittles riddle. Here comes my Skittles riddle. What do infinity and a rainbow have in common? Now, when we talk about infinity, well, I guess I can't. I won't. It's gonna give it away. All right. What do infinity and a rainbow have in common? The The answer, both have no end. That is what infinity means. Infinity means it keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And sometimes, I hope I can draw, it looks like a squished up 8 or bow tie, okay? This is what an infinity sign looks like, okay? And that means that the number keeps going on and on and on and on and on forever. All right. As I told you before, I'm not reading the entire book. I'm just reading sections of the book. So hopefully you'll be able to get this book and be able to read and do some great things as well too. All right. The last thing I want to do is talk about fractions just a little bit. It says sort out 5 of 4 colors. So now there are 20 to learn more about fractions. This will be plenty. Okay? And we've talked about fractions before. You can see my other videos talking about fractions. So what I've done here, I split everything up into basically 4 quadrants or 4 quarters. You have the red quarter, the purple quarter, the yellow quarter, and the green quarter. That's why I have 1/4 in the middle, because everything's broken up into 4ths. But right now there are a total of 20 candies, and that's what it looks like right there. And of course, 20 out of 20 is equal to 1 whole. So right now, if I combine each of these quarters together, all 4 quarters together, it gives us 100%. All right. 5/20 represents each color you see. 1/4 is equal if you look carefully. It's 1/4 or a quarter yellow. It's 1/4 or a quarter green. It's 1/4 or a quarter red. It's 1/4 or a quarter, okay, in purple. Now, what we want to talk about real quick is simplifying or reducing. Different places call it different things. To reduce fractions to their lowest terms or simplest form, you must figure out by what both the numerator, there we go again, and the denominator. We've been talking about this. The number at the top is your numerator. The number at the bottom is your denominator. Can be divided. What's the number of this fraction? So we're going to take a few moments and we're going to talk about simplifying fractions just a little bit using our Skittles. So right now, I got 5/20. 5 is my top number, which is called my numerator. And 20 is my number down under or down below, which we call our denominator. So we have 5/20. Now, in order to reduce, in order to simplify, what we're going to be doing is whatever I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom. Whatever I do to the top, I do to the bottom. As a math person, what we say is whatever you do to your numerator, you have to do to your denominator. And in this case right here, we're going to put a 5. Okay? Why? Because when you count by 5s, you count 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And so what does that mean right there? That means 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 divided by 5 is going to be 4. Why is that, Mr. Jones? Because simply 5 times 4 is equal to 20, just the same as 4 times 5 is equal to 20. Questions or concerns with that? Because sometimes our fractions can be a little tricky. And understand before too, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. When we talk about fractions, we're talking about the pieces. that are in between the 0 and the 1. Okay? Between the 0 and the 1. That is what we're talking about. The book says the numerator and denominator can both be divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Check. And 20 divided by 5 is 4. Check. Skittle riddle. What do Skittles, candies, and fractions have in common? What do Skittles, candies, and fractions have in common? 5 seconds. Easy. It's fun to reduce them. By what? Eating them. Fractions can be tricky. They have more than one name. 10/20, 5/10, and 1/2 all mean the same. All mean the same. What do you mean, Mr. Jones? Watch this. All right, we're going to start out with 10 out of the 20. Okay, and what I'm going to do here, once again, whatever I do to my top number, which is my numerator, I do to the bottom number, which is my denominator. Ten divided by 10 will give us 1. 20 divided by 10 will give us half. What do you mean, Mr. Jones? Because if we do our pick and choose charts, 1 times 10 is equal to 10. 2 times 10 is equal to 20. Because what am I doing? I'm counting by what? Counting by tens. All right. So 10/20 is equal to 1/2. All right. Check this out. 5/10. Now I'm not dividing by 10. What's the number at the top? It's by 5. Divided by 5. Divided by 5. I'm ready to say it again. Whatever I do to my top number, which is my what? Numerator, I do to my bottom number, which is my denominator. 5 divided by 5 is going to give us 1. 10 divided by 5 is going to give us 2. Mr. Jones, both of them equal 1/2. Yes. That is what the book, and I've been telling you too, that 10/20, 5/10 is equal to 1/2. Okay? So all three of these are equivalent fractions. All these are what we call equivalent fractions. I'm going to pause there real quick. If you got a question, put it in the chat. If you got a question, put it in the chat. I was about to sing. I'll sing in just a second. For an extra challenge, let's add two fractions together. To do this, the denominator of each fraction must be the same or common. Common what? Denominator. 1/4 plus 1/4 equals what? Which reduces to what? All right. And the song goes like this. When you add or subtract fractions, when you add or subtract fractions, when you add or subtract, when you add or subtract, you find the least common would. You say denominator. All right? Sing with me this time. When you add or subtract fractions, yeehaw! When you add or subtract fractions, when you add or subtract, when you add or subtract, you find the least common would. Yes, the denominator. Now it says 1/4, and we'll do a quarter of, let's do purple, plus another 1/4, and we'll do that red. So we're adding 2/4 together. Once again, we're good. Our numbers down below, or our denominators, are the same. So what does that mean? We just bring it on over. And now, our numerators are 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 gives us 2. 2/4. And we're ready to go back to see half again. Why? Because I can simplify or I can reduce. This time, divide both the top number, which is my numerator, and my bottom number, which is my denominator, divide both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Why? Because 2 times 2 equals 4. Hey, it's amazing. Skittles are teaching us some math, helping us review our math concepts tonight. All right. If fractions form, let's add yellow, red, and green. 15/20 equals what? All right. So now we want to add 3. So what we did before, we had 1/4 purple, check. 1/4 red, check. And now let's do 1/4 green. Okay, once again, when you add or subtract fractions, when you add or subtract fractions, when you add or subtract, you find the least common what? Denominator. Since all of your denominators, your numbers down below are 4, you just bring your 4 on over. And what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, which gives us 3/4. Which gives us 3/4. Okay? Questions or concerns? Questions or concerns with that? And of course, the song says when you add or subtract. When you add or subtract. When you add or subtract. So now I want to subtract the whole amount, which will be 4/4. Please remember this. When your top number and your bottom number, or when your numerator and your denominator is same, it's going to equal 1 whole. So right now, I'm talking about all the colors that are represented here, okay? And I want to subtract what we just saw, the 3/4. Once again, need to find the common denominators, which will be 4. So for subtraction, instead of adding, I will have 4 take away 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. That gives us 1/4. The book says, if you remove 3/4 of the pie, then there's only 1/4 of the pie left. How would you say the fraction that you see? We say 4/4 minus 3/4 is equal to 1/4. Reducing 20/20 to lowest terms is our goal. The answer 1/1, this represents a whole. So anytime, once again, you have your numerator and your denominator the same, they equals 1 whole. Now we can use the whole pie. Who knew fractions could be so delicious? Make Skittles vanish. Vanish means disappear. The math is all done. Please make a wish as we eat the last one. Skittles riddle. What's the magic of Skittles bite-sized candy? And The answer simply is make them disappear. Hopefully you enjoyed our book today. Okay? Skittles Riddles Math by Barbara McGrath, illustrated by Roger Glass. Now, of course, I have just a few more minutes, and what I would like to do is I'm going to see, can I make the Skittles actually disappear in a very special, unique way that I learned at school. So give me a few moments to set this up, and I call this the Skittles Fireworks. So give me a moment to set this up. And what did we talk about tonight? We talked about fractions. We talked about greater than and less than. We didn't really talk about the equal to, but those kind of go hand in hand. Please bear with me while I set this up. Some of you have seen this in your classes, and this is something that you can actually do at home. What we're going to do some, I call them Skittles fireworks. Call them Skittles fireworks. And all I'm doing is putting the Skittles on the edge. No particular order, no particular pattern. If you want to try this again later on, you can pick the pattern that you want. All right, spread them out. Now, what we're going to do to see the fireworks, we're going to add some water. And let's watch the magic happen. Keep watching. The magic is happening. Once again, I'll read the last page for us in just a second. Look at the fireworks that are coming out. Individual rainbows. And yes, you can try them at home, folks. You can try all these at home. With your parents' permission, of course. But I ask you to please include your parents. Yes, a lot of parents like Skittles too. Yes, a lot of parents like Skittles too. So please include them. So as you can see, I call these our Skittle fireworks. These are our Skittle fireworks. And as you can see, they're starting to do what? Disappear. They're actually dissolving in the water. So that's another science experiment later on, but they are disappearing. Okay. I didn't eat them. I just wanted to do this neat trick. So different ones do different things right here. I'm excited about this 1/4. I don't know if you can see. It's a pretty picture up here. It's actually into what? Force. Look how this did this up here. Here's the purple that made a little purple section. Here's the yellow that made that little yellow section. The green made its green section, and the red made its green section. So that's awesome. I didn't expect that to happen right there. Okay, and look at how it streaks and goes into the middle right there. And this right here, talking about our greater than, less than sign right there. All right. Questions or concerns? Questions or concerns? I got a lot of cleanup. Only thing I warn you about with this activity, be careful. Please be careful, okay, because it's cleanup with this. So that's why we're asking you to please get your parents' permission before you go ahead and do this right here. Once again, everything is safe. There's nothing wrong with Skittles. The Skittles are still good. Understand that the Skittles are sugar-based candy, and that's why the sugar is able to dissolve in the water. As you notice, the color is coming off. And so now the color is in the water. Okay. This is neat. In the words of Skittles, taste the rainbow. Yeah.